While our favorite web-swinging superhero, Spider-Man, has appeared in countless video games since the 1980s, it was only in 2018 that a masterpiece came to be, thanks to Insomniac Games. Dubbed Marvel's Spider-Man, this game was phenomenal in all ways, boasting an original, intriguing storyline, excellent gameplay, combat, and incredible graphics. But praise aside, we've certainly come a long way from when the game was introduced to us, so let's reflect on its journey. This is the evolution of Marvel's Spider-Man games. So, the story of Marvel's Spider-Man games starts in 2018 with the release of Marvel's Spider-Man. The first entry in the series, Marvel's Spider-Man, was published by PlayStation 4 in September 2018. It was smoothly rolled out to gamers who, at the time, still had no idea just what a revolutionary game was in store for them. As for the story, the game is set 8 years into Peter Parker's theatrics as the crime-busting and bad guy-stopping Spider-Man. And speaking of bad guys, Peter Parker is up against the rogue and unpleasant Mr. Negative, hell-bent on taking over the reins of NYC's criminal underworld. To achieve his nefarious mission, Mr. Negative threatens to unleash a fatal virus with the help of a gang of rescued supervillains dubbed the Sinister Six. But that's not about to happen, at least if your Spider-Man prevails. In the game, Spider-Man must face and save NYC, and in true Spider-Man fashion, also deal with issues stemming from his civilian persona. Of course, Spider-Man can't do it alone. He has some great sidekicks in ex-girlfriend Mary Jane Watson, NYPD Captain Yuri Watanabe, and Miles Morales. The next phase of the game's evolution happens in 2018 still, with the release of Spider-Man: The City That Never Sleeps. Insomniac, the developers of Marvel's Spider-Man games, supported their first and 2018 Spider-Man games with a downloadable content campaign. Essentially, this means offering features in video games that are downloaded separately from the main game. These could include extra items, characters, levels, costumes, etc. Now, back to The City That Never Sleeps. Insomniac would proceed to release 3 episodes each month between October and December 2018 during their campaign. This time, the events occur several months after the action of the original game. Spider-Man has a whole new force of criminals to battle, including Hammerhead. Former lover Felicia Hardy and Silver Sablinova aid Spider-Man in his crime-fighting pursuit in The City That Never Sleeps. In 2020, the next game was released, dubbed Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. This version of the game featured aspects of 2018's Marvel's original game, as well as all 3 chapters of The City That Never Sleeps. But that's about all it shared in common with its earlier counterparts. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered boasted way superior and numerous graphical and presentation enhancements. Specifically, Fidelity Mode, which allowed you to increase the game's graphical detail. The other major improvement was Performance Mode, which allowed for resolution refining. Other notable changes include the introduction of extra suits that were previously unavailable, including the exclusive black and gold suit and hybrid suit, that were inspired by the suits worn by Peter Parker in the MCU 2021 film Spider-Man: No Way Home. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered was initially released globally in November 2020 as a launch title for the PlayStation 5. Still, in 2020, another game was introduced: Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. This one was released on the PS4 and as a launch title for the PS5. The word on the street is that Miles Morales will also be released for Windows in late 2022. What's it all about? Miles Morales follows the titular character and Peter Parker's friend, who has since acquired similar spider-like abilities. This event happens at the end of the base game, and it comes out that Parker coaches Miles. Peter Parker and MJ Watson are out of town in Symkaria, and Miles has to step up to defend New York, specifically his new home, Harlem, after a tussle between the Roxxon Energy Corporation and a tech-heavy band of criminals. We've so far seen all of the Spider-Man games that have already been released, but there is confirmation of a new game in 2023, called Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Planned for release on the PS5, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will have both Parker and Miles as its central playable characters and heroes. Venom and Kraven the Hunter are also confirmed characters and the game's main villains. And now over to you. Which is your favorite Marvel Spider-Man game? I'd love to hear from you, so drop your comments down below. Loved this video? Go on and subscribe to Silicon Wiz for more tech evolution content like this. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and turn on notifications to get alerts when new videos go up. With that, it's a wrap. You've been fantastic. Bye!